I have been on Earth long enough to notice a pattern that keeps repeating. Humans plan big lives, and then get defeated by a 5-inch small screen with big opinions. Humans want great success, awesome growth, healthy discipline, sharp focus, and then accidentally choose snacks. Not because they are weak, but because the brain is a professional shortcut hunter. I did not discover this by watching humans wake up. I did not discover this by spying on phones. I discovered this by studying how humans decide to do anything at all. For those new here, I am MangoMan, a mind specialist from a planet called Mangosphere. My journey on the Earth is getting pretty exciting. I discovered something lovely. Before a human lifts a finger, their brain holds a meeting. A very short meeting. A very rude meeting. The brain doesn't ask if this is good for the future. It doesn't ask if this will improve life. The brain just asks one question: is this worth the energy, or can we lie down instead? This is not philosophy. This is economics. Humans have a tiny accountant in the skull. That accountant hates effort. That accountant loves snacks. That accountant has never cared about dreams. I call this system the human brain reward economy, and it is bankrupt. The brain is an energy hoarder, not a life coach. On Mangosphere, brains work differently. Brains think, and then they stop thinking. Like I said earlier, there is an off button. Earth brains never found this feature. Human brains evolved during times when food was rare. Running burned calories, thinking burned calories, doing literally anything burned calories. So the brain learned one sacred rule: spend as little energy as possible, survive anyway. Brilliant for caves, terrible for modern life. Now humans live in a world where effort is optional and pleasure is everywhere. And the brain is confused, very confused. Confused like a raccoon inside a grocery store. Every action gets evaluated instantly. Workout. High effort, reward later declined. Read a book? Effort, no fireworks declined. Scroll endlessly? Zero effort, unlimited novelty approved immediately. The brain is not evil, the brain is just bad at long-term planning, like a toddler with a credit card. Dopamine, the most misunderstood chemical on Earth. Humans believe dopamine equals happiness. This is adorable, but wrong. Dopamine is not pleasure. Dopamine is anticipation. Dopamine is the ooh maybe chemical. Dopamine says, something good might happen, better keep going. This is why scrolling never feels finished. This is why snacks disappear mysteriously. This is why humans refresh apps like they're summoning something. Every swipe whispers, maybe the next one. Humans are not addicted to joy, humans are addicted to possibility. The brain does not care if the reward arrives. The brain only cares that it might arrive. This is why effort feels boring. Effort promises rewards later. Later is unacceptable to the brain. How the brain got spoiled without realizing it. When dopamine floods the brain constantly, something strange happens. The brain gets tired. Not physically, but emotionally. The brain turns the volume down. Scientists call this downregulation. I call this the brain becoming unimpressed. Now normal things feel dull. A walk feels pointless, a book feels heavy, a workout feels illegal. Humans then say, I lost discipline. No, the brain lost sensitivity. This is tolerance. The same thing that happens with any substance. Just quieter and socially acceptable. The brain whispers, more stimulation or nothing. And humans obey. Why discipline feels painful, but isn't? Discipline did not become harder, discipline became outbid. Discipline offers delayed rewards. Dopamine monsters offer instant fireworks. The brain compares them and laughs. Then chooses the easier option, then blames humans for lack of willpower. Willpower is not broken, willpower is just outnumbered. Humans keep trying to fight biology with motivation quotes. This is like yelling at gravity. The brain does not respond to speeches, the brain responds to reward structure. The great lie. Just try harder. Earth has a strange belief. that discipline comes from suffering, that effort must feel awful forever. This is incorrect, and honestly very dramatic. Discipline does not require pain. Discipline requires retraining the reward system. The brain must learn a new equation. Effort is satisfaction. Not effort is misery. Until that happens, discipline feels like betrayal. What a dopamine detox actually is. Despite the dramatic name, no detox occurs. No chemicals are removed, no monks appear. A dopamine detox simply means removing hyperstimulation temporarily so the brain can recalibrate. The brain has been blasted with IMAX level stimulation for years. Normal life feels like static. So the dial gets turned down, not forever, just long enough for sensitivity to return. At first, the brain protests. It gets restless, it gets bored, it gets creative in ways nobody asked for. This is withdrawal, not weakness. The discomfort means the brain is adjusting. This is not punishment, this is repair. Why most humans fail this part? Humans expect instant peace. Instead, they meet silence. Silence is loud. The brain screams, "Do something, anything, preferably pointless." Most humans quit here, right before the shift, because the brain has not learned yet that effort can be rewarding. It is still detoxing from fireworks. This phase passes. Quietly. Suddenly. And then something strange happens. When effort starts feeling good. One day, effort releases dopamine again. But slower. Deeper. Cleaner. Finishing tasks feels satisfying. Movement feels energizing. Focus feels calm. Humans become suspicious. Why does this feel nice? Because the brain remembers its original design. Satisfaction beats pleasure every time. Pleasure fades fast. Satisfaction lingers. This is why humans can feel entertained all day and still empty at night. Pleasure arrived, meaning did not. The secret nobody talks about. Satisfaction releases more dopamine long-term than pleasure. This surprises humans. It should not. Completing hard things triggers dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins. That is a chemical party. No notifications invited. This is why creators, athletes, and focused humans glow weirdly. Their brains are rewarded by effort itself. Discipline becomes self-fueling. Why environment matters more than motivation. Humans love blaming themselves. The environment laughs. If distraction is easy, discipline will lose every time. The brain follows paths of least resistance, always. Remove friction from good habits, add friction to distractions. This is not weakness, this is strategy. The brain respects systems, the brain ignores intentions. Discipline is not the enemy, distraction is. Discipline does not steal joy, distraction steals depth. Discipline gives satisfaction, distraction gives noise. Humans confuse the two constantly, then wonder why life feels hollow. Final transmission from Mangosphere. Humans are not failing, humans are recalibrating. The brain can be rewired easily, gradually, permanently. Effort can become rewarding, discipline can become natural, focus can feel peaceful. Not by force, by design. The human brain is not broken, it is simply overstimulated and undertrained. Fix the reward system, and discipline stops feeling like a fight. It starts feeling like home. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe Mangosphere for amazing videos on human mind and mental health. And tell me in the comments section what you like about MangoMan. I'm still making human friends.